Once upon a time, in the quaint village of Eccentric Hollow, there lived a peculiar child named Oliver. Oliver was abandoned on the steps of the local library, wrapped in a tattered blanket and clutching a worn-out copy of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Afterlife. His origins were shrouded in mystery, but one thing was certain: Oliver had an extraordinary gift. You see, Oliver could communicate with the dead. Not just any ghosts, mind you, legends, luminaries, and long-lost souls. They whispered to him in hushed tones, sharing secrets from beyond the veil. And Oliver, being the curious lad he was, soaked up their knowledge like a sponge. His first spectral encounter was with none other than Thomas Edison. The inventor materialized next to Oliver's bed one moonlit night, his mustache crackling with static. "Listen, kid," Edison said, "AC or DC? Choose wisely." Oliver blinked. Alternating current?" Edison nodded approvingly. "Good lad. Now go invest something. Maybe a toaster that doubled as a time machine." And so, armed with Edison's wisdom, Oliver tinkered away. His toaster time machine hybrid was a hit at the village fair, though it did cause a minor paradox when Mrs. Higgins accidentally toasted her crumpets in ancient Mesopotamia. Next came Beethoven, floating above Oliver's piano. "Music," Beethoven declared, "is the language of the soul." Oliver practiced diligently, composing symphonies that made the cows in a neighboring field weep. His magnum opus, Concerto for Cowbell and Kazoo, was hailed as avant-garde by the local chickens. But it was Jesus who visited Oliver most often. The Son of God would materialize during bedtime prayers, wearing celestial sandals and a bemused expression. "Oliver," Jesus said, "you've got potential. Let's work on your parables." And so they did. Oliver's parables were unconventional, to say the least. The prodigal Wi-Fi router taught forgiveness through dropped connections, and the Good Samaritan's pizza delivery emphasized the importance of tipping generously. Word spread about Oliver's unique abilities. The villagers gathered at the library, hoping for glimpses of historical figures. Cleopatra critiqued their fashion choices, Galileo argued with the local astronomer about Pluto's status, and Shakespeare penned limericks for the village pub. As Oliver grew older, he faced a dilemma. What would he become? A ghost whisperer? A spectral tour guide? Or perhaps a paranormal life coach? But then, one stormy night, Oliver received an unexpected visitor. It was Death himself, wearing a snazzy top hat and carrying a scythe-shaped umbrella. "Oliver," Death intoned, "your gift is rare. You bridge realms, my boy. You're like a cosmic Wi-Fi hotspot." Oliver gulped. "What's my purpose, Death?" Death leaned in. "You, my dear lad, shall be the world's first soul tutor. You'll teach the departed how to haunt with flair, compose ghostly sonnets, and negotiate better afterlife contracts." And so, Oliver embraced his destiny. He opened the Eccentric Academy for Wayward Spirits, where Beethoven gave piano lessons, Edison hosted electrical workshops, and Jesus taught divine carpentry. The villagers marveled at the ethereal graduates, ghosts who could recite Shakespeare while levitating, play Bach on invisible violins, and manifest Wi-Fi signals in the Bermuda Triangle. And Oliver? Well, he became the headmaster, guiding lost souls toward enlightenment. His motto: even in the afterlife, kindness matters. And never forget to floss. So, dear reader, if you ever find yourself in Eccentric Hollow, look for the library with the flickering lights. There, you'll meet Oliver, the boy who turned abandoned whispers into eternal laughter, and who proved that sometimes, the most extraordinary path lies in talking to the dead.